Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. Please do subscribe to my channel. Today in this video, I'll be showing you how to cook healthy homemade cereal powder for your baby and then how to cook it. This is the healthiest version of homemade cereal. It has everything that your baby needs. So to start, 1 cup of mashed dal, 1 cup of chana dal, 1 cup of tur dal, 1 cup of moong dal, 2 cups of rice, clean, wash, and then sun dry or air dry, and then roast till golden brown, and then grind to a fine powder. Wash like 3 to 5 times until like the water turns out to be almost clear. We want all this dirty water to be gone. So yeah, just massage and wash it thoroughly. Like, this is my 5th time washing it and still the water isn't clear, so I'll be washing one more time. So I have washed this like 6 times. So a thought might come up in your mind, like, if we have to anyhow dry it, then why just rinse it then? Because it has a lot of dirt on it and pesticides and God knows what on it. So it's always better to wash it thoroughly and then dry it and then grind it, because your baby is having it. We don't want any pesticides or anything, any other residues on it. So just wash it thoroughly. And if you can just soak it for a few hours and then dry it, like sun dry, air dry, whatever is your convenience, or oven dry. I prefer air drying for a day or two, and then I just dry roast it on a pan. Yeah, I'll show you in the upcoming videos. I'll be using a cotton sheet to spread this out and then fan dry for a day, and then just spread it out. यूएस प्रेसिडेंट के आने से पहले इंडिया में पहुंचाते हैं। अब इसके बाद वो डेट आती है जिस दिन यूएस प्रेसिडेंट को So I've spread it out on a cotton sheet under the fan. I live in America and it's winter season here, so there's all snow outside, so I cannot dry it in the sun outside. So I'm just using the fan dry method to dry it. In order to dry, I'm drying it on a cotton sheet, and underneath there is a plastic sheet right there, and I've spread it out evenly and I let it dry, like let it fan dry for a day, and then when it dries completely we'll roast it. Dals are completely dry now, and now we will roast it on a pan until it turns slightly golden. Make sure to stir in between for even cooking. I've split the batches in 2 for even roasting. And then I'm taking 2 cups of oats here. This is old-fashioned rolled oats. Now I have roasted these dals mixture. It's completely dry and roasted now. And we'll be roasting our oats and add all this together. Now to a pan, add half cup of cashews, half cup of almonds, and half cup of walnuts. and dry roast all this together. And mix all this together. And then for the next step, we'll be taking 1 cup of semolina and we'll dry roast this also. And make sure to stir continuously because semolina gets burned quickly. And the trick to know that semolina is done is it's aromatic when it's done. So stop when it's aromatic or it's slightly changing its color. As you can see, it has slightly changed its color. It's done now. And add this also to the mixture. So you can see these are all the ingredients that we have roasted. Now mix this all together and grind to a fine powder. So you can see there is everything that is good for your baby's health. Like there's nuts in it, there's oats in it, there's lentils in it, there's rice in it, everything for weight gain of a baby. This is the best meal for your baby. And then this is the most important ingredient here that I'm adding is makhana. Same, dry roast the makhanas and add it to the ingredients. Makhana is very good for health, bone health. So I prefer adding makhana every time. It completely depends upon you what you want to add and what you don't want to add. I preferably add everything that I want because my baby only eats this food twice a day, and her health and her weight gain is according to her age, and she's not malnourished. So I'm really happy with the levels of these. Now we are adding all this to a blender and grind it to a fine powder. It surely takes some patience to grind all this to a fine powder, but it's worth it because you're giving your baby homemade food. There's nothing better than homemade food for your baby, as this is just start of your baby's food journey. I prefer just giving homemade food, and I haven't given anything store bought to my baby yet. We only prefer homemade food for our baby. So this homemade cereal is very good for her weight gain. This is still coarse in texture, so we will sieve this and grind it again to a fine powder. Here I'm gonna sieve this through a strainer, through a mesh strainer, and then I'm going to blend it again. I'm using a coffee grinder here to grind it because coffee grinder gives a smooth and fine powder like texture. As you can see, it's very smooth here. Now in order to make this recipe, all you need is, for 1 spoon of this powder, you need 1 cup of water, and stir it so there's no lumps and let it cook until it thickens. Make sure you add 1 cup of water for 1 spoon of this powder. So all this is cooked nicely, there's no raw taste left. It provides energy to your baby. And it totally depends upon you what you want to add in it, and this also depends on stages of your baby. From 6 to 8 months, I preferred only this powder. There's nothing extra added to it. After 8 months, I've added ghee to it. Then after 10 months, I've added egg to it and made a puree and gave it to my baby. like every stage, with every growing month, you can add variations to it. At this stage, I am adding bagar to my baby's this homemade cereal. So here I've added ghee on it, and I'll be serving this to my baby because ghee is a healthy fat that is necessary for babies.